Hi, welcome to NicheCraft. My name is Kassi and I'm your host, and you are looking at my autumn giveaway. That's right, so today is the autumn equinox, September 21st. At least that's the day I'm going to be posting this. And I wanted to celebrate by having an autumn themed giveaway. So you don't see the yarn yet, but I promise there's a lot of yarn. Okay, we're just going to go over everything that's in this giveaway first before I bring in the yarn. So there's two things that I'm going to need for you to do for me before we begin going through this. The first thing is that I need for you to make sure that you watch all the way to the end, and the reason I ask that is because YouTube has some terms and conditions, and you'll also need to know the keyword to put in your comment so that you can enter to win, because you're not going to know the keyword unless you watch to the end. Also, you won't even know what you're going to win if you don't watch to the end, so you know you've got some good incentives there. And then the other thing is that I wanted to make sure everybody knows that the way that I choose the winner for my giveaways is always in video. I always post a video that announces the winner, and I put it in my giveaway winners playlist even. So if anybody comments back and asks for your information, asks for you to contact them or text them or anything like that, just know that, sorry, that's my cat. he has a dream of being on YouTube, but yeah. So yeah, bottom line, if anybody tries to get your information by leaving a comment back to your entry to this giveaway, just know that that is not me. They might even have my picture, for example. It's not me, okay? I might comment back, but I won't comment back and ask for any information, okay? The way that you can get a hold of me is by looking at the description. I've got my email there. That's the only place that you can send me messages as far as I know. All right, guys. Okay, so anyway, I'm really excited to get this giveaway started, so let me go ahead and tell you some of the really cool things that we've got in this giveaway. So almost every single giveaway, I have some diaper pin stitch markers, and I've got a plastic darning needle and at least 3 other darning needles. These are yarn needles or tapestry needles, things that you can use to weave in your ends. They're always nice to have, whether you're a crocheter or a knitter. They're really great for this kind of art. Now, I always have a Hobie candy. Hobie is one of those really great websites where they sell really awesome mystery bags, and I really like ordering them, so I end up getting candy with my orders all the time, but I don't really like the candy, so I always put one of these in my giveaways. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in this really cute, this is a small Notions pouch, but I'm going to be getting a bigger one, and I'll talk about that when I get there, okay? We also have a stitch counter or a row counter. Now, the way that this works is that you press the small button to clear it, like that, yeah, and then you press the big button to count up your rows. And it just keeps going up, and that way you can keep track of which row you're on, and you can either put it on your finger or you can lay it flat on the table. I really love those. I use them all the time when I need to count rows. We have a measuring tape, and then I also have a regular measuring tape, because sometimes you need different ones. I found that these are better for measuring your body. So got that. I always love putting in these keychains with the little crochet hooks on them. I've never actually tried to use the hooks on the go, but I think that they're fun. And then I have some hair and scissors. I think these are so pretty. They have some pink flowers, and it's got some green on it. Let me hold it up there so you can see it. I don't know if the camera is, there we go. Yeah, so those are, you've got some snips in there. Okay, so I have decided to include this cabin and tree stitch marker. So if you look at it, sorry, I'm I'm oriented in a different way. There we go. So if you look at it, this is the front and this is the back. So these are really great stitch markers to mark the front and back of your work if you need to do that. Otherwise, you can just use them as regular stitch markers. And they do have the claw clips here, just so you know. Or you can use both of them in this clip right here, okay? So I just thought that these were cute and that I wanted to throw them in. Also, I associate fall and autumn with going to cabins and hiking and stuff like that. This comes from Knit Crate, and I thought that it would be really nice to include those. So in addition to that, we're gonna get my bag of random stitch markers, and we're gonna pull out 5 stitch markers. How about 6? We're gonna pull out 6 stitch markers, random stitch markers of these are ones that I have made myself, you know, but for whatever reason they didn't fit in a set. And so I'm really looking forward to see what you guys get. All right, so the first stitch marker is this pink sheep stitch marker. Isn't that cute? Yeah, pink sheep. Okay, and I'm just gonna put these in this small notions pouch here. Okay, let me get out another one. Okay, we have some overalls. Believe it or not, I couldn't think of a set to put those in. So you'll get that one too. Let's get another one here. Oh, you'll get a cute little dinosaur. Isn't that cute? Oh, here, I gotta put it in the other way. Aw, that's a cute dinosaur. Okay. See. Oh, we've got a sweets that's got some glitter on it, and it's ombre, like the yellow and purple ombre. Oh, I like that. I think that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to draw 2 more stitch markers for you guys. Oh, here's one. I like that one. It's a little heron scissors, just like the ones that I'm including in the giveaway. That's cool. And one more. Oh, and we've got a white gummy bear. So those are your special made by Kassi stitch markers that are going into this giveaway. So I love that part of giveaways. I can't wait. Like when I'm making my stitch markers for Etsy, I actually look forward to having some left over so I can put like random stitch markers in that bag. Okay, baby, we're going to need to do this giveaway. I already asked them to watch this video all the way to the end, and they don't want cat hair on their stuff. Come on. Come on, baby, you're gonna have to go. Some people are allergic to cats. Okay, moving on. So I like to include things that aren't just crochet and, you know, yarny stuff. So I find that coloring books are nice and calming, and it's a fun thing to do. Even if you don't enjoy it yourself, you can always find somebody who will take these off your hands. So we've got a calming crochet coloring book and the Nature Fractals coloring book and some colored pencils from Crayola. And I have been asked where I get these coloring books. I buy a set of 6 mystery coloring books from Mary Maxim every so often, and that's where I get this calming crochet. I've never been able to find where to order it specifically, so I just wanted to mention that. So we've got some coloring books, and while we're talking about non-yarny stuff, I also want to show you we've got this 500 piece puzzle with the kitty cats on it, and we've got some yarn here and measuring tape and thread and scissors, and of course some knitting needles and everything. I just thought this would be a really fun thing to do with the family or maybe by yourself. 500 pieces is not too big for it to be too much of a challenge, so I like to include things like that in here. So I'm putting those aside. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they're not in the giveaway, okay? I'm just trying to make sure that I have everything here. Okay, so we've gone over the notions. So I have two things here that I have not talked about yet on my channel, but I will be talking about these the following Tuesday, okay? So next Tuesday from when you watch this, you'll be seeing how to use these and what they are. But I will say that these are from the Zippy Zebra. She was really nice and she gave me some extra ones in my most recent order, which was really cool. I thought that was so nice. It's got the Zippy Zebra logo on it right here and right here, yeah. And this is a wraps per inch tool. Now, I'm just going to go over this real quick. Wraps per inch is a different way of finding out what the weight of yarn is. Because I order yarn from other countries, sometimes I don't know what the weight actually is. I just know the way it feels when it works up. Well, when you do this wraps per inch, you wrap the yarn around this, and it has this thing that tells you how many wraps it is for it to be a super bulky, a bulky, an Aran or worsted, a DK or sport weight, sock or fingering, or super fine. So you've got all the different yarn weights and you can measure them yourself, okay? And I think it'd be really fun. I'm going to be doing a video next Tuesday, and I'm going to take some really common yarn, and I'm going to take some yarn that I'm not certain what it is, but I know what it says, but it always works up a little bit different for me, and we're going to do the wraps per inch. And so that's going to be my video on Tuesday. She also threw in a gauge. So this is one of those things that when you crochet or knit up a swatch, you can put this on there and you have either a centimeter or the inches, and you find out how many stitches per inches or how many stitches per centimeters it takes for you to work with that yarn on that swatch. And this can be really important, especially if you're making clothing and stuff like that, where the size is really important. But that is going to be in your giveaway. I also always like to include a little notebook because I have notebooks all around, and I found these that were Monet paintings, and I thought that it was really pretty. I thought that these were really nice autumn colors, so I picked this one for the giveaway. But then I also have a actual crochet journal. So this, everything you make, you write it down in this journal, and you can write down the start date and end date, what kind of yarn you used. There's all sorts of stuff like that about it, and it'll help you organize your projects, and I think that those are really cool. And I have included two sparkly pins to go with that. So the hooks that I've included in this giveaway, they go all the way from 2 millimeters to 10 millimeters and all in between. Like, there are so many crochet hooks in this. So I thought that this would be a really good, really great set. This is very similar to the set that I use. It has that rubber grip I personally love, and I hope that whoever wins this really enjoys these crochet hooks. And I also threw in a couple of soaks. This is what I personally use to wash my wool. We've got one in Celebration and one in Fig. Those are the scents. And this is a great way to clean anything that's made of wool. So even if you get a wool sweater from the store, you can wash it with this. All right, so now that I have gone over all of those items, I do want to say that I have the bigger Notions pouch coming in the mail. It's got alpacas on it. It's really cute. It'll be more than enough to hold all of your Notions, but I don't have it yet. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry that I don't have it to show you, but it's got some alpacas on it and it's cute, and I think that it's great. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. So I'm going to start with the smaller amounts of yarn, and I'm going to work up. So first off, we have this Vitellana Tweedy Sheep in Pumpkin Spiced Everything. I don't know if the pumpkin spice lattes are available right now at Starbucks, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Of course, you can't have autumn starting without thinking about gourds. At least I can't personally. And so I thought that this would make a really nice addition to this giveaway. So we've got 2 hanks of that. Let me go ahead and tell you the specs so that you know. So it's 90% wool, 10% Donegal nips, and I can say yes, it's soft, but it's it's a little bit on the scratchy side, but that's just because it's wool, you know. And it's an Aran weight, 150 yards each. Okay, and this is, you know, it's an Aran weight is a size 4 weight. It's really nice. Okay, so you have 300 of that. And then I decided to share the love with this Fair Isle Kodiak. It's also in this kind of like brick red / burnt orange color. It's coming up true on the screen because I've got it compared to these oranges. I got these in a mystery box recently, and I got 4 of them. And I realized I'm only going to use 2, so I'm going to go ahead and put the other 2 in this giveaway. So we've got 157 yards each, so a little over 300 yards here. And this is a medium weight 4 as well, so that's going to be in here. All right, so now we are going to start laying down all of the beautiful fall colors in this Cascade Yarns Eco Hemp. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this first. It's 80% Peruvian highland wool and 20% hemp. Okay, and each one of these is 328 yards, so it's a very nice size. And it recommends an H hook. So I'm imagining this is probably a 3 weight, okay? So we have it in, you know what, I don't know what the colors are called, but I'm just gonna say we've got a yellow, okay? And we have a green, okay? We have more of a, sorry about that, guys. We've got more of a pumpkin orange here. And then we have this kind of ginger rust, almost red there. And then we have a brown. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have at least 1,500 yards of this beautiful eco hemp. This would make a beautiful blanket. It would make, I'm sure that this would make a beautiful sweater. But this is, I mean, it's just so beautiful, and I absolutely love the colors, and I really think that it's nice. It has a nice soft feeling for it. You know, sometimes you'll think of hemp and you'll think of the really rough, how it's really rough. This is not rough at all. It's really nice. And then last but never ever least, we have this nice Noro. And I went through all of my Noros and I was like, okay, what is the most fall Noro that I have? And I picked this one because not only does it have the fall colors, but it has this kind of like purple, and I know that purple and green are kind of like Halloween-y colors, so I just figured you could not go wrong with this Noro. And I believe that this is, let me see if it tells me, it's 77% cotton and 23% polyamide, so it is not, this does not have any wool fibers in it, okay? So that said, we are at that time where I get to tell you all of the terms and conditions. All right, please listen up so you know how to enter this giveaway. YouTube is not affiliated with this giveaway in any way. This giveaway is funded by me for subscribers to NicheCraft. This giveaway is open to residents of the United States and Canada. To enter this giveaway, you must subscribe to NicheCraft, like this video, and leave a comment with the word fall in it. That's F-A-L-L. I will choose a winner by random comment picker at 6:00 p.m. Central on October 5th, 2022. The winner must use the word fall in their comment to qualify. Once selected, the winner must email me with a mailing address within 10 days of the announcement of the winner. So those are all the terms and conditions. Just so you know, obviously if you're watching this, you're gonna want to hit that notification bell so you know when I post the video, so you know if you won or not. And I would just ask you guys, it would be really nice if you guys went ahead and shared this video if you're able, okay? It's not a requirement, but if you're able to, I would love it if you guys could share this video. Just give me a little bit of love. All right. So good luck to everybody who enters, and stay tuned for another video. Bye for now.